The Lada Granta is a car that epitomizes a shift in the modern Russian automotive industry, blending practicality, affordability, and efficiency into a package that meets the needs of millions of drivers. Launched in 2011, it has quickly become one of the best-selling cars in Russia, securing its place as a symbol of the country's push toward modernization in the 21st century. But the Granta's story is not just about numbers and sales. It's about a changing mindset in the automotive world, and how a humble car can reflect a country's aspirations, struggles, and resilience. The Granta was born out of a need. The Russian automotive market had undergone massive shifts since the collapse of the Soviet Union, with Russian consumers now exposed to a range of global car brands. At the same time, Russian automakers like AvtoVAZ, the company behind the Lada brand, had to reinvent themselves to survive in an increasingly competitive and modernized market. The task for AvtoVAZ was clear. They needed a car that could compete with foreign manufacturers in terms of technology and design, but still remain affordable for the average Russian family. The Lada Granta was created to meet that very challenge. Positioned as an affordable compact car, it was designed to appeal to a wide demographic: families, young professionals, and those looking for their first new car. The Granta was not just another car, it was a statement. It was the embodiment of a new era for Russian-made vehicles, a car that could hold its own against more established global brands, offering solid reliability and practicality at a price that was hard to beat. One of the Granta's key selling points was its affordability. At a time when many Russians were still dealing with the aftereffects of the 2008 global financial crisis, the Granta offered a way for people to own a brand new car without breaking the bank. Its pricing strategy was designed to make it accessible, especially in a country where used cars often dominated the market. The Granta provided a fresh alternative to the heavily used second-hand vehicles that were flooding the streets of Russia. By keeping the price point low while offering reasonable quality, AvtoVAZ struck a chord with a market eager for an affordable, new car. But affordability didn't mean sacrificing all the essentials. The Lada Granta came equipped with a range of features that would appeal to the modern driver. The car's exterior, though simple and functional, was designed to be contemporary. It didn't have the flashy curves or high-end detailing of many Western competitors, but it had a solid, practical appearance that conveyed durability. The compact design of the Granta made it perfect for navigating the narrow streets and congested city roads that were typical in many Russian cities. It was the ideal vehicle for urban living: nimble, small, and efficient, yet sturdy enough to handle rough roads and challenging weather conditions. Inside, the Granta was designed to provide comfort without unnecessary extravagance. The interior layout was clean, functional, and easy to use. It wasn't a luxury vehicle, but it didn't need to be. The cabin was spacious enough to comfortably seat a small family, with a straightforward dashboard layout that didn't overwhelm the driver with too many buttons or gadgets. Air conditioning, power windows, and an audio system were standard features, giving the car a sense of modernity without adding excessive complexity. The simplicity of the interior design was not a drawback, but rather an advantage in a market where many people valued functionality over flashy features. The engine options available for the Lada Granta were designed with practicality in mind as well. The base model featured a 1.6-liter 8-valve engine, which was sufficient for the car's size and weight, providing a balance of power and fuel efficiency. For most drivers, the engine was more than adequate for daily commuting and city driving. The Granta was never going to win any races, but that wasn't the point. Its engine was reliable and economical, offering good fuel economy, an important factor for Russian drivers, many of whom were still dealing with the economic realities of post-Soviet life. The Lada Granta's suspension system was engineered to be tough enough to handle the harsh road conditions that are common in many parts of Russia. From potholes to gravel roads to icy surfaces, the Granta's suspension was built to endure. The car's reliability in these conditions is one of the main reasons why it became so popular in rural areas and smaller towns, where road maintenance often lagged behind urban centers. The Granta's ability to handle challenging conditions made it an ideal choice for families in regions where public transportation options were limited. In terms of safety, the Lada Granta incorporated a variety of features aimed at providing a reasonable level of protection for its occupants. While it may not have the advanced safety technologies found in more expensive Western cars, the Granta was equipped with airbags, anti-lock brakes, and stability control systems. These features helped to ensure that the Granta could meet basic safety standards while still remaining affordable for the average Russian driver. But the Granta wasn't just a car. It was a reflection of Russia's evolving automotive industry. In many ways, it marked the beginning of a new era for AvtoVAZ, one that involved more collaboration with foreign car manufacturers and a greater emphasis on quality control and modern engineering. One of the Granta's key achievements was its collaboration with Renault Nissan, which helped improve the quality of the car's design and manufacturing processes. This partnership not only helped AvtoVAZ improve the Granta's overall quality but also facilitated the development of a new production facility in Russia, further solidifying the Granta's role as a key player in the country's automotive landscape. Despite its affordability and practical design, the Granta did face challenges. Early reviews of the car highlighted its lack of refinement compared to more established brands. The interior materials were often criticized for being too basic, and some drivers noted that the ride could feel a bit harsh on rougher roads. However, many of these criticisms were offset by the car's overall reliability and the fact that it offered a reasonable amount of modern technology at a low price point. The Granta was never going to be a luxury car, but for the price, it offered a solid, no-nonsense driving experience. The Granta also became a key player in the Russian car market due to its availability in different variants, such as the sedan and hatchback models, providing a wider range of options to meet diverse customer needs. The versatility of the Granta made it an appealing choice for various types of consumers, from families who needed a reliable car for daily use, to young professionals seeking an affordable entry-level vehicle. As the years passed, AvtoVAZ continued to refine the Granta, adding new trim levels, improved features, and updated safety technologies. The car's success paved the way for other models, and the Granta remains one of the best-selling cars in Russia to this day. It has become a beloved vehicle for many Russians, known for its practicality, low running costs, and ease of maintenance. The Granta's success also laid the foundation for future Lada models. The lessons learned from the Granta's design and production have been applied to subsequent vehicles, making Lada a more competitive player in both domestic and international markets. Though the Granta may not have the global recognition of some of the world's most famous car brands, it has found its place in the hearts of millions, particularly in Russia, where it represents the country's growing automotive capabilities. Looking back, the Lada Granta serves as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the Russian automotive industry. In a market once dominated by foreign brands, it has carved out a niche for itself by offering a dependable, affordable, and practical vehicle that meets the needs of everyday drivers. The Granta's story is one of evolution, a symbol of Russia's ability to adapt, innovate, and move forward in the ever-changing world of automobiles. For many, the Lada Granta is more than just a car, it's a piece of history. It's a reminder of how far the Russian automotive industry has come and how it continues to shape the lives of millions of people. Whether driving through the snowy streets of Siberia or navigating the busy highways of Moscow, the Granta remains a reliable companion for those who need a car that works. And in a world where technology and design often take center stage, the Granta proves that sometimes, it's the simple things that make the biggest impact.